وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. A few weeks ago, the UMSL MSA, they asked me to do stand-up comedy. And I told them, do I look like a funny guy to you? Their response to that, we don't know. I don't really like Muslim comedians, because every Muslim comedian, he always comes on stage and does the exact same type of jokes. You know what I'm talking about. Every Muslim comedian that goes on, he always has to have the exact same type of jokes. First, it starts with, my mama used to beat me so hard, it's ridiculous. In fact, I'd hear two people talking, one Pakistani, one Arab. And they would start arguing with each other on whose mama would beat them more. I was like, my mama would beat me so bad, I wouldn't want to go home. And the Pakistani would be like, oh really? If my mama beat me that badly, I would go home every day. It's like, what? That's ridiculous. My mama, she used to buy a special belt to beat me. I'm like, are you kidding me, really? And then of course you have the terrorist jokes. And the terrorist jokes are just overdone. Every terrorist joke, it always describes a plane. I went on the plane, everybody freaked out. So I started yelling, Allahu Akbar! And then the people kept freaking out on the plane. Also, you have the same jokes about the FBI when they come to the Muslims' houses. Every Muslim is afraid of the FBI now, I feel. Even listening to the FBI, people get afraid. Did you hear that the FBI came to my house? Wallahi. What did they look like? Well, there are two guys, they're dressed in suits, that's what I thought. I saw the FBI too. It's the same type of jokes, which is why I don't like Muslim comedians, because every time it's the exact same type of jokes. So we won't do Islamic jokes today. We'll do something else. First, I want to take something off my chest. I want to tell you all, I've never done drugs before, alhamdulillah. But I did once. I'm with you. I've never done drugs before, but I did once punch a guy. Now, I'm not very happy about that. But I think he had it coming. I was walking down the street, and this guy come up, and he's like, hey, do you want to buy this? So I punched him in the face. And then ran away. When I was at Drake University, I used to go to Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa. And there, it would get very cold. It would get so cold that it would snow maybe 4 or 5 feet, so people would get sick a lot. One way I would get better when I would get sick is I would buy a lot of cough medicine. But I was very cheap, so I would always buy the Walgreens brand medicine. And the Walgreens brand medicine, for those of you who've never had it before, they put extra something in there. So if you take too much of it, or if you overdose on it, you start having hallucinations, and you start having different types of highs. Now, of course, I would always take the medicine so I could feel better more quickly. But I would not be able to do anything for those 2 to 3 days without recovering. Harry Potter. That's it, there is no joke. We should be happy that we're at a point right now where somebody can just say Harry Potter and people know it's just ridiculous. One thing I don't get about Harry Potter is that the entire world doesn't make any sense. So you have this guy named Voldemort who's like the villain of that series. And I was thinking, don't they have like a wizard army? Don't they have like an army? So if there's some bad guy who comes out there, can't they just call the Marines and just have them come in? Just be like, go, 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 go. All right, go in, do what you have to do. You know what the best kind of wizard would be? The best kind of wizard would be the man who also does auctions. You know what I'm talking about, the auctioneer. The auctioneer is the guy who says, how much for this? $5, $5, $5, $10, $10, $10. He'd be the best wizard. The best wizard. I'm going to tell you why. Because while everybody else has their wand and they're doing like Expellios, Abracadabra, the auctioneer, he just come in and be like Expellios, Abracadabra. He'd be like the machine gun of the wizard world. Everybody else would be like Abracadabra, Expellios, and be like Expellios, just like he'd be shooting people down the street. I grew up in the 90s. Did anybody else grow up in the 90s? Please raise your hand. Alright, calm down, it's not that exciting.
Yes, it is.
In the 90s, there were a lot of TV shows that were out. And those TV shows, they didn't really make a lot of time coming up with the theme songs. So for example, there's this very there's this very beloved show called The Power Rangers. The Power Rangers. And you know the people who wrote the theme song, they had no idea what the show was about. So if you listen to the Power Rangers theme song, it just says, "Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers!" And then it's like, "Go, go, Power Rangers!" It's like, do you have any idea what the show is about? Or if you ever watch the show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they say the exact same thing. It's like they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, they're turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. Right. Pakistani parents. How many are Pakistani in here? Please raise your hand. Or Indian. How many are from a different country? All of our parents are alike. When my dad first came here, he didn't understand the etiquettes of being in America. Also in Pakistan, people are not very overweight. So when my dad came to the United States, he got out of the airport, and I remember this very vividly. He saw a lady who was somewhat a few pounds overweight. And my dad, he goes up to this lady in a very kind, professional manner. He said, "What the hell happened to you? Where did all this come from? I've never seen anything like this before. America must be amazing." That's everything I had. Thank you very much.